Welcome back. I'm Andrea Jean. This video is going to be the best video ever. I have compiled my favorite cleaning videos to give you the ultimate cleaning motivation. We have just over 2 hours of extreme and ultimate clean with me. So I hope that you are excited to get moving and grooving around your house. Go ahead, get this going on your phone, on your iPad, or your TV, and let's get all those tasks accomplished around our house that we have been putting off. I got this idea from This Crazy Life and Mom Likely doing this marathon cleaning, and I thought it was absolutely genius. I love cleaning alongside somebody else, so I hope that you'll love cleaning alongside me. I have some fun, great music here that's going to be relaxing, but it's also going to get you in the mood and get you pumped up. I thought this would be a great time to release this marathon cleaning here on my channel, Andrea Jean, especially with kids going back to school and us getting ready for fall. So let's get our homes whipped into shape. If you enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also be sure to subscribe and leave me a comment down below if you're able to. But of course, if you're cleaning alongside me, do not even worry about that. I just want you to feel accomplished by the end of this video, and I'm just so excited that you clicked on it. Thank you so much for being here. All right, like I said, let's get moving and grooving and just have some peace of mind and feel overall excited about what we got done today. I'm going to be sharing one of my guilty pleasures with you all, and I want to know from you, what is one of your guilty pleasures? Let me know in the comments below, but make sure you stay to the end so you can enjoy this pleasure with me as well. So this pack and play here is for my husband when he's in the doghouse and he's been naughty. This is where he has to sleep. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be something though? No, it's for the baby. He sleeps in the closet because it's dark and quiet. And there is my other son. He is 3.5 years old and a bundle of trouble. If you have a 3-year-old, you know exactly what I mean. All the fun and giggles, but oh boy, a patience tester for sure. I find dusting this to be so gratifying, but what's a little bit tricky, with the sun shining in, you can really see all the dust. So I have to just let it go, even though I could see all the dust particles. Still, it looks just a little bit better and just a little bit more shiny. My parents are actually going to be coming to stay at our house for the weekend while my husband and I take a wedding anniversary little trip up to the Twin Cities. So looking forward to that. I want to make sure that the room is all nice and tidy. And I don't normally tuck in the duvet there into the side of the bed, but I actually prefer it that way. It looks much nicer. It's a little bit wrinkly here. Looking back on the footage, you can see all the details. All right, let's get the rest of this bedroom whipped into shape. This is a new Method product that I had purchased. It's tub and tile, but I'm just going to use it in the bathroom. It's a eucalyptus mint, and I really enjoy it. It is not too overpowering. It's just pretty fresh, and it goes nicely. And I didn't notice a difference here cleaning the toilets or my sink. You'll see in the next couple of clips with this product. It worked pretty well, so I would highly recommend it if you haven't already used it. And the blue bottle definitely caught my eye when I was in the store, so good packaging on your part there, Method. Be asking yourself, what are you doing washing your cleaning gloves? To me, it's like you would wash your hands after you got done cleaning something. So I don't have two separate pairs of gloves. I know other people do that. I do think that is a good idea, but for me, this is just what has worked. So yeah, I just wash the gloves up really good when I'm done or when I'm transitioning from the toilet to something else, because that toilet, yeah, a lot of gunk laying around there. I recently saw someone who had pink cleaning gloves, and I desperately need to get those. I would love some pink ones. Here I have a little helper, always trying to get that tripod. Don't worry, my husband is here. He's getting ready to take our kiddos to swimming lessons, so he was being really helpful in just watching the kiddos while I got some cleaning done here. But back to the cleaning gloves. If you know a place where you get your own cleaning gloves, where they might have a cute pair of pink ones or hot pink ones, that would definitely go with my channel vibe. Let me know. Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Also, these cleaning rags, I have a ton of them. I just take old kitchen towels that were dirty and dingy, and I cut them up, and I probably use throughout my house while I'm cleaning 10 different towels, just because from one surface to the next, it's nice to have a nice cleaning rag. Now moving on to my son's room. This room, of all the places in our house, does not get very messy. He doesn't play a ton in here, and if he does, I got bins like you can see here. I can put all the toys back in there, but he generally prefers to play in the living room or downstairs. We have a big basement and toy room, so cleaning up in here is pretty easy peasy. And now my daughter's room, who is 5, that is a whole nother story. She is the smallest trinkets and such. She recently bought an LOL doll with her savings money. They get quarters when they like make their bed, do things above and beyond around the house. Basically anything that we're trying to shape or encourage them to do, we'll give them quarters intermittently for those sorts of things. But she bought an LOL doll, and those things are so stinking tiny. Ay, all the little pieces. Okay, so time to put these clothes away. Now you can see the baby hasn't moved into this bedroom, into the crib yet, but I do keep his clothes here stored on the top shelf, and then my 3-year-old stuff is on the bottom. moving on to the kitchen. I was going to attack this kitchen first because you all, cleaning the kitchen is so time consuming because there's so many parts, and then if I'm going to clean it, I often feel like I need to do the floors. So I'm finally getting to it, but it's easier to clean when my kiddos are gone and my husband's gone, because you know that baby likes that tripod. It's hard to see here, my camera wasn't focusing very well, but I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's geranium scent. Now I like this scent, but I will say it is very pungent, and so it smells good. I don't know that I would purchase it again. I don't know. It's good. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Have you all tried this one? Let me know your thoughts on the geranium. I have been seeing a lot of the fall scents floating around on Instagram, so your girl is taking a trip to Target. Maybe tomorrow I'm hoping to do that, to pick up some of those. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, I want to try the Method toilet bowl cleaner and see, I don't know what my thoughts are on that one. Usually I use like Clorox or Lysol, but I'm open to trying something new. Here in my windowsill, I'm so proud. These are tomatoes that I grew in my very first tomato plants. Now, the rest of the one out on my deck aren't doing so hot. Something weird had happened, but these ones are turning out pretty nice, and I just set them on my windowsill here to ripen up a bit more, and so far so good. I think I'm going to try some of those this evening. It's got me in the mood of doing something with tomato and balsamic vinegar and some mozzarella cheese. I don't know, it sounds so fresh and just very perfect for summertime. The next product that I'm using is this Method degreaser. I really love this. Now the key is to actually spray it and let it sit for the recommended time. And here it's 3 minutes. Sorry, my camera's a little bit blurry here on the autofocus. And I have noticed that when I let it sit, it definitely does a much better job. So I'm trying to be a bit more patient and let the products do what they're required to do. I am lucky today. I do not have to empty the dishwasher. Two things that seem to really take time, and that's putting laundry away, sorting laundry, and then taking dishes out of the dishwasher. If I don't have to sort laundry and do the dishes, my cleaning routine can go a lot faster. Now, you're probably wondering, what are all those boxes over there? So they are Brillo pads. My husband has a reselling business. He had sent them into Amazon. They didn't sell, so they sent them back to us. So he's going to try to resell them, recoup some of the costs on a different selling platform. Here we are now, finally going in and cleaning up the stove here. My stove does have some perma stains on there. I'm pretty sure the stove is original to the house, but it's definitely looking a lot more white. So here we have a descaling solution, and I want to know from you all, do you use this if you have a Keurig, or do you use your own homemade solutions? I seen a video recently where someone had commented, and I apologize, I can't remember the name, but she made her own solution to clean the Keurig. I think it was probably a combination of water and vinegar. But I'm afraid to try something because we did have a Keurig previous to this that pooped out. So if you have any insight on this, let me know. Do you do your own sort of cleaning when you need to descale it, or do you purchase what I have here? It's a little bit pricey. I think this one was just under $7. ladies are so observant. I get asked about random products around my house. This here is a hand sanitizer. It's a spray from Mrs. Meyer's. I love it, and I keep it right there on my kitchen windowsill. I hate stuff laying around, but this one has been really handy when my kids are coming in from the park or my daughter gets home from school. I just like to spray it on their hands, especially if they're going to be if they're going to be eating when they're coming home from activities like that. The scent, I'm not like super excited about the scent. I know it's a really popular one. Let me know, have you tried this hand sanitizer, and do you like, is it the basil? I think it's a basil scent. I've seen a lot of you ladies have this product in a hand soap, so maybe I'll give it a whirl. It's very different than the geranium scent. I guess I would take the basil over the geranium. Here are some more of my husband's reselling items. He got a bunch of shoes when he went out on his last, I don't know what you call it, trip, run, that sort of thing. So those are all shoes that he will resell at a higher price. He really enjoys it. I think it's kind of a hunt and adventure, something that he enjoys. As many of you know, he is a full-time stay-at-home dad, so he likes doing that. Also, he got this trophy. He pole vaults still, which is pretty amazing. And we had that trophy there in the kitchen for quite some time. He joked he was going to put it on our mantle in the living room, and I wasn't on board with that. So I'm just sneaking it here in the cupboard, and we'll see if he notices. So I'm running all out of this Gain detergent. I don't have a preference on laundry detergent. I don't know. I like Tide, I like Gain, I kind of like a lot of different things, but I think I will try the Method or Mrs. Meyer's brands. Have any of you ladies tried those? I shouldn't generalize. Maybe there are some men here that watch my videos, but generally it's ladies. But have you tried Method or Mrs. Meyer's? Is there a particular scent that you like? We're going to give it a whirl. a random stain of some sort here on our couch. We rarely eat on our couch and really try not to let the kids, but you know, they bring stuff in. But it came out really nicely. I just used a dishcloth and some cold water and out it came. This material is pretty nice, I think, for helping with stains, so I'm grateful that we got that. Now time to pick up these toys. They're not too bad today. My husband oftentimes in the evenings will do a toy pickup. And so I think that helps. Now not spraying, putting some of this carpet deodorizer down. This one I like better than the previous products that I had purchased. It's a bit more fresh smelling and it's not as strong of an odor. When I was vacuuming over here, I noticed that this wall is really dingy, and it makes sense because the kids walk through here to get to the kitchen if they're in the living room, so I'm just wiping it down as best as I can. I also want to put a collage up here on the wall, so I figured it was a good time just to wipe down. Now, I didn't get the upper area where the prints will actually be hung, but the thing with cleaning, you see one thing and it leads to another. I noticed there that light switch was really grungy, so I tried to get that clean too. You all, this is so gross but satisfying. The vacuum gets filled up pretty much every single time I vacuum, and we don't wear shoes in the house very rarely, so all that disgusting stuff stuck in the carpet. Now I'm also going to go ahead and restock our diaper bins here and then just get loaded up, especially because my parents will be here watching the kids. It'll be nice for them just to have easy access to everything they need. Just showing the time here, it's 10:36 a.m. So now it's time to dig into my guilty pleasure. You can see it's ice cream in pie, but what kind of pie do you think it is? Apple, cherry, strawberry? You all, it's strawberry rhubarb pie. I know it is 10:30 in the morning, but I figured if I'm going to enjoy this, I might as well do it bright and early because I have the rest of the day to use all of those energy. Let me know, what is your guilty pleasure? I'd love to hear it. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I appreciate you all. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Take care. Welcome back. I'm Andrea Jean. We are getting so much done here today. Laundry. I'm actually going to be scrubbing my bathtub. Y'all, I haven't done that in so long. Moving on to my daughter's room, my son's room, my entryway. It needs some love. And then laundry, of course. And there's way more fun in store. And of course, ending here in my favorite room in the house, the storage closet. I know it's a little weird. But before we get into that, today's video is in collaboration with Neat Natalie. I am so excited. This is her first collab. So be sure to check her out here on Instagram, also on YouTube. At the end of this video, I'm going to have everything linked in the description below. She also does cleaning and organizing, and that's how we've connected. So I'm so happy to be a part of this. I could care less about subscriber count when I do collabs. It's completely about the relationship that I built, and I think that you're going to really enjoy Natalie and her content. So I have so much laundry here today. So as you see, I'm getting my cup of coffee ready because I'm going to need to get Java and jolted up for this. I'm going to bob in and out here during this super cleaning motivational video. So let's get moving. you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, head on over to Instagram, AndreaJean1. I love to connect with you over there on Instagram stories because on this channel it's just cleaning and organizing for busy women. But over there on the Instagram stories, it is fair game. It's a nice way to connect, get to know one another, and I love to support you as well. So head on over there when you're done with this video. I'd love to meet you and just say hi. All right, more laundry and more laundry. You might be asking yourself why I'm not folding these sheets very well. It's because they're going to be going on the guest bed downstairs, so it just didn't seem worth it to spend time folding them all nice if I'm just going to whip them on the bed here at some point. I'm curious from you all, in your home, who does all the laundry? Is it one person? Do you tag team? Is it a combined effort? Me and my husband tag team in terms of folding and putting it away, so that is a huge help. I do work full-time from home, so it's nice to just use each other. Now you'll see here there is a pack and play in our closet, and I get some questions about this. The baby does sleep in there still. He will end up sharing with my 3-year-old son, but it just works in here. It's quiet, it's dark, and then also my 3-year-old gets up way before the baby in the morning, so the more sleep the better in our household. You all know I have a love-hate relationship with carpet, but one thing that makes vacuuming even more satisfying is putting on some of this carpet deodorizer. I'm currently using a fresh linen one, and it smells just scrumptious. I'm obsessed with anything fresh linen. In fact, the candle that I'm currently burning is a fresh linen one from Walmart. I love their candles. They're super cheap. There is a ton of variety. I mean, you could get all the scents that you could possibly imagine. They have coffee flavored ones. Come on, who doesn't love that? So here I am just assessing the damage of this bathtub and shower, and what I'm about to tell you is probably going to gross you out, but this is real life. I'm a very transparent person. We bought this house just over a year ago. I have never scrubbed out this shower part. Now we've cleaned the bathtub out before the kids bathe and stuff, but this is the first time I've really gotten in here and scrubbed. It's sickening, I know. We never use the shower component, so maybe that's a part of it. You know, I'm not licking the walls and rubbing my body all over it. Also, being busy, I'm sure you can relate. This is the last thing on my list, but you ladies have motivated me to clean out my shower and tub and really get in there. So that's what I'm doing, and I want to say thank you for putting all this stuff in your cleaning videos because it makes me want to do it as well. It's also tricky to film because the angles are a little bit strange, but it did feel really nice to give this a good scrub down. I also felt even better bathing my babies in here, but like I said, we do wash out the tub, but never like a full blown on scrub-a-dub-dub. So thank you. You can see my little helper there. I use the word helper loosely. My husband's here, so he's helping with our two kiddos. My daughter is at a summer school program, so it's a little strange just having the two boys here, but you can see there I did a knee block because he was trying to get into the toilet. So as a mom, you're always multitasking. He just wants to be a big helper, and I absolutely love that as well, but I just don't want him playing with the toilet, even though that I just cleaned it up. My baby is also very obsessed with the toilet. Let me know in the comments. Do you deal with this with your kids as well? So here we are in my daughter's room, and this is probably my second favorite space in the house to clean. Part of that's probably because I redid her bedroom several months ago. I do have a video, I believe it's linked in the description below, but it was just fun to transform this space, and I just love all the girly clothes and little things, so I absolutely love being in here. My second favorite space in our house is our storage closet. Like I mentioned earlier, very strange, but it's just so organized, it's quiet, and prior to this we were in two townhouses that had no storage, so I think that's why I like it so much. In a few clips here, I'm going to be doing something a little something extra, as some of my online friends say, here in her bedroom, so we will get there. So here's the extra something. I've been putting this off, but these flowers were in her previous bedroom and they've just been sitting in the closet. So today I'm finally going to take the time to hang them up. There's no rhyme or reason, and in fact, when I look back at this footage, I would have moved them a little bit, but something is better than nothing in my world, so I'm glad I finally got those up. I also have some sparkly decals that you can't see in this clip that have been falling off the wall, and I finally ordered some wallpaper glue, so I'm hoping that will stick. You can see under that sparkle sign, that's where the gold decals are going to go. All right, so here we are. We are in my son's bedroom. This bedroom does need a makeover, but I'm not super motivated until the baby gets in here. I hope to do something really cute, maybe some sort of theme. So if you have any good ideas, let me know. I kind of like the woodland creature theme. I think that's cute. Or like a black and a red sort of plaid theme. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Let me know what you would do. If you can see that box under the bottom shelf there, that's actually another twin white bed like the one in my daughter's room. So I ordered this at Target a while ago, and I think what will end up happening is maybe eventually the boys will have bunked white beds in here, but for now it's just in that box. The toddler bed that we have, I got it from OfferUp, and it's been wonderful. I think we paid like $50 for it. I love me a good deal. So it'll probably be a while before we bunk those beds, because until the baby is ready to either sleep in a twin bed with a rail or sleep in the toddler bed. Not really sure, but I did get some questions about those beds, so I got them on Target. They can be bunk beds or twin beds, which is really nice. Here we are in the living room getting this all straightened up. I love this couch and these pillows, but it is always a mess. It feels nice to get it back in order. You all, I cleaned for 3.5 hours straight here. I didn't even eat breakfast. I had some Twix minis. I know that's not the greatest, and 2 cups of coffee. When my family leaves for the day or for a period of time to let mom get some cleaning done, all bets are off. It's time to get cleaning. It's amazing. 3.5 hours, I was definitely pooped out, and there was still way more to do in my house. So having a larger home per se, there's definitely benefits, but there are drawbacks. It takes forever to clean. I couldn't imagine having anything bigger. This is way more space than we need. We bought this house sight unseen because we were moving to Wisconsin from the Twin Cities to be closer to family when I was pregnant with my 3rd baby. And we got lucky. The market here, things get snatched up pretty quickly. So it all worked out, but it's definitely larger than I anticipated. 3.5 hours of cleaning for a 20-minute video. Crazy. Today I'm doing all things a little extra here. I decided it's finally time to wipe down the washer and dryer. You know how they get lint all stuck in it. At first I tried using some antibacterial wipes just because they were quick and easy, but that just kind of smeared it all around. So now I'm grabbing just a cleaning cloth here and wiping it down with water, and that seemed to really do the trick. This sink here, I rarely ever use it. It came in handy here. It's more of a storage area for all things junk coming into the house. When our dishwasher and sink were leaking recently, we did use it, so it came in handy then. But other than that, we don't really use it for the function that it's intended for. So when we redo this area, I'm kind of thinking we will get rid of it and put some sort of cubby storage in there. That's my thought, at least this point. You see here in this cleaning video, I didn't even get a chance to touch my kitchen. That's just how it goes. I had cleaned it previously, but the rest of the house needed a little bit more love. We're downstairs here in our bathroom. This is the one I use all the time because my bathroom is down here, but again, no time to really get in here and clean. So I'm just taking these wet antibacterial wipes and wiping everything down and finally putting away the rest of that laundry. Here we are in my second favorite area in the house, the storage closet. These salt bags are so heavy. A lot of times they'll sit in our garage until I finally bring them down. That was another extra thing that I did on my to-do list. And here is a basket of small clothes I had collected from the kids' rooms. So now I'm just organizing it all and putting it in the correct cubbies. Now, my daughter's clothes I could probably get rid of or sell. I'm pretty sure we're done with babies, but I'm not quite ready to part with them. In time though, in time. So putting this away, and then you'll see here, my cat snuck in and she's way back there. She will paw and paw at this door. For some reason, she loves getting in here. Come on, kitty, get on out of there. Thanks so much for joining me here today. Be sure to check out Natalie, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Welcome back, I'm Andrea Jean, and today's video is going to be extra special. We're doing all things in the kitchen, so make sure you stay to the end so you do not miss a little something extra special that I did for my hubby. Today's video is in collaboration with Sarah from Paradise at Home. I have gotten to know her here over on Instagram and YouTube, and I would definitely call her a friend. She is so inspiring and motivating and kind and sweet, and she's just a breath of fresh air. I can't get enough of her. You will absolutely love Sarah, so be sure to check out all her information in the description box below and get connected with her. Let her know that I sent you. I think you're really going to appreciate and love her as much as I do. All right, like I said, this is an extra special clean with me. So today we're in the kitchen, solely in the kitchen. We're going to be headed out of town here in not too long, and I wanted to get this whipped into shape as best as I possibly could. It was a pit, especially over the weekend. We had company. I still had not cleaned it since then. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, head on over to Instagram, Andrea Jean1. I post on Instagram stories just about daily. It is a fun way to connect outside of cleaning and organizing. All right, I'm going to be bopping in and out here. That there was a note from my dad. It said, please water me. He came over earlier to help watch the boys, and apparently he thought I needed to water my plants outside, which I did. So thank you for that, Dad. My husband is just helping out here. He's putting these little ones to bed. So let's get on into it. these after dark clean with me's are super rare on my channel here for a couple of reasons. One, I work evenings several nights out of the week, so I can't film obviously when I'm working. And two, I'm just so tired by the end of the day when I'm off work, not working. So the last thing that I want to do in the evening is clean. I just want to, catch up on all my shows and stuff. But today, I actually took a nap. It was my day off when the kids were sleeping, and I just got a second wind because I don't normally nap during the day. So I was rip-raring and ready to go. And I actually really enjoyed cleaning and doing this clean with me. And my hubby, you'll see him here in a few instances. He was just working away on his computer, so it's just kind of nice to have a little company around me. Whenever I watch cleaning videos for inspiration, I will always see you ladies cleaning your nice sinks, stainless steel sinks, your white sinks, making them look all shiny and full of bubbles, and it's just so satisfying. But y'all, my sink, you may not see it here, but it's pretty grungy. I'm pretty sure it's original to the house, so it's so unsatisfying to clean it because it still looks the same after I clean it, if you know what I'm talking about. But it's gotta be done, but it's not the same. I would much rather watch you clean your sink. I'm just cleaning up the drip pan. I'm not sure what you call that for the Keurig maker. It got so disgusting, and I do not clean this out enough. Probably the last time I cleaned it was a month ago. I know, you all, that's truth right there. Finally getting to it. And I conveniently had some Q-tips in the drawer here from when I would have to clean out the pump bottles when I was nursing, so that definitely helped. Now moving on to the center island here in the kitchen. This is the last thing that I touch other than the floors. When I get to this point in the cleaning process, or process as you Canadians would say, I love that. I feel like I'm almost there. Just showing you here a new stylus that I got. Like I said, I love my Instagram stories, so I'm always looking for fun ways to get creative over there. So that stylus has been a lot of fun. All right, back to some more cleaning. you might be asking yourself, why in the world, woman, are you cleaning with a dress? Two things. I have shorts under this. I slipped them on before I did this cleaning video. And two, this is what I wore during the day. It's a super hot summer day, and I was not going to change into sweats, then into PJs just for this cleaning video. And, well, we got a bonus 3 here. We have a little something extra special at the end of this video, so I just kind of want to look a little bit nice and presentable. That is why. Normally I would vacuum up the kitchen to get all that junk up, but because my kids were just going to bed and coming out of bed a few times, as you saw there, I was just trying to be as quiet as I could. So I had to get down on the floor and pick up the gunk and crumbs that were left over. Last but not least here, getting these floors whipped into shape. I wish I could say that I was able to clean my floors more frequently, but honestly, it's once a week. Maybe every other week. Oh, that's probably more like it. And these floors are white, so you can probably imagine. They don't look that bad though, but I really wish I could get to them more often, but that's just how it goes. Now we do the happy dance because we're going to be moving on to the next part of this relaxing after dark clean with me. I am making my hubby and I a little solo dinner together. This isn't something we do very often. Nothing fancy here. I just used things that I had around the house that needed to be made up, but I did get a extra special bottle of red wine to go with it. So let's get cooking. Clearly am no professional cook here, but my husband tells me that I saw chicken. I'm a lefty, so he thinks it's a lefty thing, but I think it's probably just me not being like the greatest cook. I don't know what else you would call it. Let me know, are you a lefty or a righty in the comments below. this is just some chicken stir fry that I had on hand, and I had gotten it at Walmart, and I almost always have one in my freezer for nights like these. Just a big pack of chicken, that big bag of veggies, and some really tasty sauce, and red wine is pretty darn good with it as well. Thank you so much for joining me here today in this relaxing clean with me. Take care, you all. Have a great day, a great week. Welcome back, friends. I'm Andrea Jean. Today we are tackling this basement. We're going to do a ton of other stuff too, like windows, we're dusting, we're doing a ton, but I just wanted to show you this basement because the transformation is going to be so stinking gratifying. But before we get into that, today's video is a collaboration with my dear friend here on YouTube and on Instagram, Rosa from Graham Life. Her and I have connected for quite some time now. She is the sweetest soul. She should have way more subscribers. She's just such a genuine person. I can't get enough of her. If you are not aware of who Rosa is, please check her out. Everything is going to be linked in the description below here. She also does cleaning and organizing, and that's how we found each other. So I'm so grateful to have found her, to have met her, and to continue our relationship, and let her know that I sent you if you go on and check out her videos. Like I said here, we're starting in the basement. I think my kids oftentimes are creating such a mess because it gives some awesome content here on YouTube. But first, we gotta have some coffee first. You know how your girl likes her coffee, getting caffeinated. I could use an extra boost of motivation because literally I cleaned for about 3.5 hours during this cleaning motivation video. So the next thing that I'm doing here is I'm taking this play kitchen upstairs. My kids hardly ever play down here. This case, they did. One day they came down here and just terrorized everything. But I brought that play kitchen upstairs so that my baby could play with it. All of my other 2 kids loved that kitchen, played with it, and so I wanted the baby to also have a chance with that, and he has been loving it. I think it's one of those toys that I'm going to save for when I have grandbabies. I know that's crazy to say, but my mom has saved some toys for my own kids, and it's just so cool to see them playing with them, and it's just really fun. So I think that play kitchen is going to be one of them. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button over here. It's all cleaning and organizing for busy women. I'm sure you are a busy mama or busy woman, so let's connect and get motivated together. Also, head on over to Instagram. It's Andrea Jean1. I post on Instagram stories pretty much every single day, and everything over there is fair game. We all got other things going on in our lives, so I'd love to get to know you. Come on over to Instagram stories, say hi. All right, I'm going to be bopping in and out here. Let's do it. In the comments below if your kids do this. So my daughter, if there's a bag or a purse or something to put items in, she will find every single item that she can fit in that purse. So I often try to hide the purses because it's such a pain putting everything back away where I found it. So I decided to put all the purses in bags in our other playroom because the kids hardly ever go in there. I know it sounds terrible, but I just like to save myself a little time, and if she's really wanting one of those purses or bags, she will definitely find it. But let me know in the comments, do your kids do this as well, or is it just mine? just spraying some carpet deodorizer. This for me makes vacuuming even more enjoyable. I'm one of those weirdos. I really love vacuuming, but when I get to put this stuff on it, it makes it more fun to suck it up, and it just smells so lovely. Also, the previous owners had 2 big dogs, I believe, so there are times I can definitely smell the dog coming through. So I'm trying a variety of products here to see if we can get that out, but in time we'll get some hardwood going here. But carpet is definitely nice when you have young kids, when you're rolling around on the floor and just playing down on your hands and knees, at least for me anyway. This playpen here has been such a gift. I don't know why I didn't use it sooner, but my baby loves to get in with my 5-year-old and 3-year-old, and they get frustrated because he just grabs stuff and he's just wanting to get in there. So he will play nicely in that pen 90% of the time, which is really nice. So everyone's happy. Also, if I need to take a shower, I can put him in there. And so far, he's content. I know a lot of kids hate going in there, and I'm sure time's going to come when he rebels and he says, "Get me out of here. I want to be with everyone else." But I'm loving that playpen. So here we are in our, I guess, basement hallway. My office is there at the end. We'll never go in there just because of my job and confidentiality reasons, but I often hide stuff in this hallway that need to be put away. On the right-hand side, there is a storage closet, one of my favorite places in my house, and then on the left-hand side, there is like a cat room. It's another storage closet, but we have some boxes, the cat litter box, the cat food in there, and her cozy little corner that she comes in and out of. Now I'm doing something a little extra here. I'm going to go ahead and hang this print. There is no rhyme or reason for it. I've had this for several years now. They've just been sitting along the wall if you've been watching my cleaning videos for some time, and I finally decided to do something about it. I don't have much decor down here for a variety of reasons. One, we are going to be renovating our house hopefully in the next couple of years, and I don't want to buy stuff just to buy stuff, and when we renovate I want to make sure the decor that I get matches the aesthetic. So I'm just using what I got here. I don't want to spend extra money on stuff that doesn't need to really be spent, that could be, doing something more fun. So I hung that picture, and then you're going to see here I do a couple other extra things here in my bathroom. I've decided during my big cleaning days, which are Mondays and Tuesdays, I'll set aside a couple hours to get all those extra things done. I'm going to do little odds and ends that I've been putting off, like hanging that picture. So I'm looking forward to that, just because whenever I do cleaning, I do all the typical things, but then I just keep ignoring all those other things like hanging pictures or putting frames in pictures. So I'm looking forward to that. Here we are in our other playroom. We call this the color room. And the kids don't play in here that often. It's definitely, it could be used better, a better place for space. Now it's just a great storage place to put all the kids' toys. The previous owners had a workout room in here, and I think as the kids get older, I'm not sure what I will do with this space, but for now, it's just the color room. You might have seen before we went into that color room, the basement was all organized, but you know how it goes cleaning with kids. They're right behind you, taking everything out. But at least it's deep cleaned, it's vacuumed. I'm going to be dusting here in a little bit, but it's so funny. It reminds me of, I think, a meme I had seen here of a mom cleaning and then her kiddo right behind her taking everything out of the drawer, but that's really how it goes. Here we are in the bathroom. I'm going to get this all cleaned up. I'm using a new product, Mrs. Meyer's. You all, this is the first time that I have used Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. This is the honeysuckle one, and it smells so good. Where have you been all my life, Mrs. Meyer's? I was trying to use up products that I had on hand already, and I'm still going to try doing that, but I got a gift card from one of my dear friends here on YouTube and Instagram, Olivia Erickson. If you don't know her, be sure to check her out. I'm going to also link her YouTube channel here in the description. She does cleaning and organizing as well, but she gave me a gift card for Target when I reached 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, Olivia. Also, I'm going to be cleaning out this shower with another new product. This is a mint one from Method, and it smells delicious. I was just looking forward to cleaning so that I could use these phenomenal products here. I will definitely repurchase this one again. I'm just reading the instructions on the back because it often will tell you how long to let the product sit, and I'm terrible about that because I'm so impatient, but it does help to use the product as it's directed. You may notice here I didn't open one half of that shower door, and that's because it's stuck. The rollers broke on it, so I'm leaving it as is. The door will move over, but it just wasn't worth it to me at this time. I'm also understanding that when we do remodel, I want to get a shower head that's removable so that I could spray all it down, because it was really tough trying to get it rinsed out. So I think when I take a shower next, that's when I'm going to try to get in there and just kind of rinse everything off again. It made a huge mess there, so that towel there to clean everything up was really handy. You may see 3 tiny little bottles of lotion there on the counter by the clock, and those are products that I'm trying to use up that I had gathered from around my house in storage totes, just in drawers. So just trying to make use of the products that I have before I buy out some new things. You can see that's a theme here in my life. I like to use what I have and work with it. This is another sign that we had in some previous homes, so I thought I would just hang it there in the bathroom, just give it a pop of color, a little something, nothing fancy. Also here on the wall, I'm noticing that there's a ton of gunk, and I think, again, that was from the previous owners. We've been here about a year, but it smelled really nice to get the geranium scent. I know I misspoke earlier. It's not honeysuckle, it's geranium off the wall. And when I kept walking past that door later on after this cleaning routine, it smelled so delicious. Now I'm going to go ahead here and dust everything up. While I'm dusting here, I realized this is probably a good time to restock those containers, and in them hold all of my son's diapers, creams, wipes, anything potty related. Just thinking about this, once he's potty trained, I'm not quite sure what I would put in those little bins. Maybe more toys, books. I'm not quite sure, but it's been a really great way to hold diapers and make it look just a little bit more, I guess, decorative. Now, heading up here to get the top of our mantle all dusted off. We've never used this fireplace. I'm hoping this winter we will actually use it. It's a wood burning fireplace, and part of the reason being is we have small kids that would go up and touch it. So I'm going to come up with a solution. If you have any ideas of what we could do, maybe there's, I don't know, is there some sort of sealant or anything you could put over the doors that exists that helps keep heat out? I'm not quite sure. If you have any ideas, please let me know. We'd love to get that going here this upcoming winter, which I'm not ready to think about, but it's coming. You might be wondering too why we have pillows and a basket in front of the fireplace doors, and it's because the baby likes to pull the handles and pinch his fingers in there, so out of sight, out of mind. That's why they're there. And before, when I would do cleaning videos, I would move it, put it back just to make it all nice and organized and how it normally is, but I got so sick of moving it, and 100% of the time it's sitting right in front of the door, so that's why it's there. Now I'm doing something also a little extra here today. I'm getting down by the floorboards, and when I'm down here, I've done this once before, I can still see little dog hairs from the previous owners. So we're getting that sucked up as best as I can here. So since I brought up this play kitchen, I'm also realizing that it's pretty dingy and full of dust, so I'm just giving a good wipe down with these antibacterial wipes. I love these because you can just quick grab them, wipe things down, and making it look as nice as I can. I love keeping things tidy and organized so that they last for a long time, so it's nice to get that cleaned up. All right, now it's time to empty this. This is disgusting. This is all the stuff that came off of my carpet, and I fill this up pretty much about every time we vacuum, and we don't wear shoes in the house, so it's just amazing what gets trapped, all that disgustingness in the carpet. Something else a little extra here today. I'm all about the extra. I am cleaning these windows here on our front door, trying to make them look a little bit more shiny. This isn't something I do very often, but it definitely felt really nice to get it done. So now that I got the inside done, I figured it's time to get the outside. I want to thank you so much again for joining me here today. Also, be sure to check out Graham Life in the description below. I'd love for you to show her some love, and I appreciate you being along with me here today. It's just way more fun. It's like a friend, a girlfriend, and thank you so much. Have a great week. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me here today. We're doing a ton today. We're going in my daughter's room. We're putting clothes away. We're going to fix some stuff in her bedroom, heading into the bathrooms, and we're doing a good deep clean here. I know. Laundry, of course, has got to be done. And then going through some clothes that were given to us by a friend of ours, heading into my closet, and of course, vacuuming everything up. But before we get into that, today's video is a collaboration with Paola. I'm so glad to have met here both on Instagram and on YouTube. So when you are done here, be sure to check her out. I will have everything linked in the description below. I think that you're going to really enjoy her content. She also does cleaning and organizing. Again, everything's linked in the description. All right, let's get into it. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, head on over to Instagram when you're done here, Andrea Jean1. I love to connect with you. I post on Instagram stories every single day. It's just a fun place because over here it's just cleaning and organizing for busy women, but over there it is all things fun. Here we are in my daughter's room. It is a sheet changing day. I love me some fresh changed sheets, and I get so much joy from being in her bedroom, tidying things up. She is currently in a summer school program, so it's nice to be in here and have some relaxing clean with me time. I got my two other little boys bopping in and out here, and my husband's definitely a big help so that mama can get a little bit of cleaning done here. All right, you will hear me throughout the video here in and out, but if you're cleaning alongside me, welcome. Let's do it together. Let's have some fun, and if not, I hope that you have an extra boost of motivation by the end of this video. So now I'm going to try to finally hang these sticky things, these wall decals. I had gotten them a while back and they were falling off and just not sticking real well. You can kind of see that now. So I bought some Elmer's glue sort of thing for projects, and I'm just going to see if I can get them back on the wall. This is one of these projects that I've just been putting off, and so all those extra dots were lying in her closet. So no rhyme or reason with what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to stick them back up there. Now I'm going to move over to this sparkle wall here and use the same glue, but what you'll see here by the end of this is I don't love the glue. Now it's been a couple days later and they're still sticking on the wall, but it's not completely flush, so I'm not quite sure what I'll do. We'll see what happens if I try to remove them, if there's any sort of sticky residue or that sort of thing. But I love the gold decals, but they just didn't stick too well on my wall. The next thing I'm doing is I got a new carpet deodorizer, and it does smell very good. It's specific for pets, but I was reading the instructions on the back. That's something that I don't do often enough, and what it said is to put it on your carpet and then let it sit for 15 minutes. Do you know how long 15 minutes feels like? An eternity, especially when you're cleaning and you just want to get stuff done. So in my daughter's room, I did not let it sit that long, but when we move into my son's room, I definitely let it sit for a good 15 minutes or more. So we'll see how much of a difference that it makes. You can see here, I'm going back to the sparkle wall and things are just not what I had hoped for. So I don't know about this glue. We'll see. And of course, my son had me fix some things there. Always doing mom duty, aren't we? I got this new Mrs. Meyer's product, and it's geranium, and it smells so good. And then I also love these disinfecting wipes for just quick cleanups. And you'll see here I actually end up mopping my floor with them because I just didn't want to get out my mop and the spray and all that stuff. So I just got down there with those. For me, they're kind of like a baby wipes, kind of a be end all, whatever that saying is. I just love these wipes, especially with two boys. My kids are ages 5, 3, and 1. And you know, I love cleaning with cleaning gloves. I got these ones at Walmart. I think they were like $3. Super cute, super cheap, and durable. Using this Method glass and surface cleaner here. I finally used up all my Windex. I had that for so long. I wanted to use all the products that I had, so I'm glad to say that it's all gone, but I think I will continue to purchase this glass cleaner from now on. I like it pretty well. It smells fresh and it does the job. Now, I don't normally clean my floors like this, but it had been way too long. It just doesn't do the very thorough job when I get my mop out. I just really wanted to get by the baseboards and the floorboards, so mission accomplished on that one. Again, here in our laundry room / mudroom, you know, there's always laundry to be done. My mom actually gave me that rug. They are renovating pretty much their entire house, and she didn't need it anymore, so I said, well, we'll give it a shot here. So what I did is I just washed it up, and then I'm hanging it outside now so that it can air dry. Here we are in my son's room. Time to get this all tidied up. And again, we got to get some fresh sheets on here as well. I mentioned this in the previous video. He had an accident, maybe like 1 or 2, which is very uncommon. So we had put those towels down just as a fail-safe, and he hasn't had an accident since. So I'm guessing we'll probably remove those within the, I don't know, next few weeks or so. All right, back in the laundry room, I went around the house and collected all the laundry. I'm also looking here in the cupboard at random products that I had, you know, accumulated from gifts or that sort of thing, and I'm going to plan to use them next. I'm a person who likes to use up all the products that I have, especially if they're good ones or, you know, just ones that I don't want to waste. So I wised up this time. I'm laying the carpet deodorizer, oh, that's a funny word to say, down here, and I'm actually going to let it sit. And now this box of clothes was given to us by a good family friend. They have an older boy, just a little bit older than my 3-year-old, and she's been giving me a ton of his clothes, and they're super nice, and I'm so grateful for them. So I'm just going through them, kind of deciding what's all in this box, what I want to do with it. Initially, I was like, I'll just look through it and then pack it back away, but I just knew if I didn't pull everything out and go through it, it just wasn't going to happen. And my husband had taken the 2 boys to the gym, so I had a free moment here uninterrupted. So I'm glad that I finally just went through this box, put it all away, because a lot of it are some things that he could actually wear now, and half of the items are probably things that he could also wear in the fall. So Chelsea, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for all the clothes. I appreciate you. is time to get those fresh sheets on. Now I had a super cute comforter that I bought that matches my daughter's, but it's more of like a kind of a greenish blue, but he would get so hot with that comforter, so we just have a plain old Lightning McQueen car blanket. So I had big dreams to put that on there, but it was just too hot and heavy, and you know, kids, they get so hot when they sleep. I'm going back here in this organizing cube I had gotten from IKEA, which I really love. It's been very sturdy, and I just reorganized everything because there was a ton of pajamas. Here's the crib that our baby will eventually sleep in. You all know he's gonna pack and play in our closet, so I was just tidying up the animals that are in there. They oftentimes will crawl in there and just play. Here we are doing some vacuuming. This is one of my favorite chores. I find it so satisfying, especially now that I'm sucking up all of that good powder, smelling so good. Downstairs, here's my cat. Her name's Ohana. She's always creeping in my videos. I gotta be careful because she'll sneak in here when I open the door, and if I don't see her, she'll get trapped in there. You all, this is all baby stuff under here, and it goes under the stairs. It's crazy how much accumulates. Now, I don't plan on having any more kids or children per se, but I'm not quite ready to get rid of it yet until there's some sort of permanent decision being made, if you know what I mean, ladies. Here we are in my closet, just putting some items away. Now, do not be fooled, because I'm going to show you in the next couple clips all the laundry that needs to be put away. This was just a small pile that my husband had sorted, so I was just going through my stuff and getting it hung up, tossed in bins. Those bins I get asked about, I got them at Walmart on clearance, and they've been super handy. Here is all the laundry, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and there's probably another load in the dryer, so we will make that 5 loads of laundry. But since I need to get some vacuuming done and I don't plan to touch that laundry, I'm just going to hide it very nicely in the hallway. Very talented, I know. I appreciate you so much being with me here today. I just love it. It's like a friend. This makes cleaning way more enjoyable. It's awesome. It's like working out with somebody, but cleaning with somebody. So thank you so much. Take care and have a blessed and wonderful day. Welcome back. I'm Andrea Jean. Today we're going to be attacking this basement. It is a complete pit, but this transformation is going to feel so awesome. A ton of other things going on here today. We're going to clean out the high chair, move into the kitchen, also into our master bedroom. The stairs are disgusting, and I'll take you outside, but this video is packed with way more fun beyond this, so just giving you a sneak peek here. Today's video is in collaboration with my dear friend both here on YouTube and on Instagram. Her name is Dom Anderson. You are going to love her and enjoy her. She is also a mama. She's super relatable. She's a ray of sunshine, and I've just loved getting to know her more and more, and I think if you enjoy my cleaning videos, you will also enjoy hers as well. I'm going to have everything linked in the description, so head on over here when you're done and let her know that I sent you. We're starting off here today with one of my newest cleaning products. This is the Geranium Scent by Mrs. Meyer's, and I like it. It really can make your house smell just like a garden, but I will warn you, if you've never had the scent before, it's very pungent, so be aware if you are sensitive to smells. Now, I want to make sure that you stay till the end because I'm going to be sharing with you a project that I have been putting off. One of my goals here is when I do my cleaning routines is I want to attack one thing that I've just been putting off, so I want to share that with you, so stay to the end so you don't miss that. Also, if you're new here, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. This channel is dedicated to cleaning and organizing for busy women, so if that is you, please join the community of ladies that we have going on. It is so much fun. If you enjoy the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you do not miss any videos. Here I am just showing you the scraper that I use. This thing is phenomenal for getting all those nooks and crannies, especially this Highchair. You know how it goes, things get stuck in there. Now, you can't see how bad it is really here on film, but if you were up close and personal, it's disgusting. And I didn't even get all of it, but I figured in this situation, something is better than nothing. Also, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's AndreaJean1. I post on Instagram stories every single day. I love connecting with you all over there and sharing all the things going on in life outside of cleaning and organizing. Of course, I do put some fun stuff on there, but it's also just a way to really connect and just, I don't know, I love it. I absolutely love Instagram stories and Instagram. So give me a shout over there, say hi, let's get moving and grooving here. Let's have some fun. Now, it wouldn't be a proper clean here if we didn't get some coffee to go with it. Just getting a little extra jazzed up. Time to also restock this and get it filled up for next time. I'm going to show you here one of my favorite flavors of coffee. It's this Folgers Caramel Drizzle. Now, I know a lot of folks are not a fan of Folgers, but this one tastes delicious. I also just keep it here in this Tupperware container. It has worked really nicely. We used to have one of those coffee trees, but I hate stuff on the counters. My goal in my kitchen is to have minimal things on the counters, less to clean, and I just think it looks a little bit better. So that's why I put it in the cupboard, and I really love that old Tupperware container. Now we're just heading into my daughter's room to put a few things away. We're also going to head back into the kitchen after this and then back into my daughter's room. I kind of was bouncing around a little bit today here like a ping pong ball. All right, see, back in the kitchen. I'm just going through some artwork now that my daughter is at summer school. Now, I don't save all the artwork. I'll put some of my favorite ones on the fridge, or in our mudroom we have something. She got this at school. Isn't this the sweetest thing? I am definitely going to save that and put that in her special book that I have created for her. Just the cutest stuff here. But yeah, I definitely need to toss some of the extra artwork and papers when they are gone. It can accumulate and add up so fast. Here we are back in my daughter's room, just just gonna really do a good tidy here. We're gonna clean up, make the bed, and then we're gonna vacuum, of course. She has so many little toys. You can see they're under the bed in the little container, and they love playing in here, so the carpet seems to just get pretty gunky with things and hair and cat hair. Now, I am absolutely loving this carpet deodorizer. It is so fresh and it is not too pungent. A little goes a long way. Time to collect the dirty clothes, put those in the washing machine, get that filled up so I can get another load running. Now I'm putting away my daughter's clothes. It's been really nice recently. My husband have been tag teaming. He's been sorting all the laundry, and then I've been putting it away in the bedrooms. My least favorite chore is sorting that laundry. It seems to take forever. And I know a lot of ladies, you are so smart. You'll put on a show and sort the laundry and do that. I work evenings, so it's not something that is super feasible, but I like the idea. I think it's good. I don't mind putting it away, and I think part of it's because I love organizing it. I love cleaning and organizing, hence this channel here, so I get a lot of joy in doing that. You can see the gold circles. In a previous video, I showed you I'd bought some Elmer's glue for stuff like this, and I'm not loving it. It's stuck to the wall, which was the goal, but it's not laying flat. So I don't know if I should just try it again to stick it on there, or if I should just pull it all off completely. What do you all think? Do you think it's worth the effort to try again, or just tear them off, rip the Band-Aid off? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We're going to finish up vacuuming here, and then we're going to make our way into the master bedroom and get the bed made. The bed made. That is a tongue twister. This is something I try to do every single day. It just makes the rest of the room feel put together. So making the bed. If I can't do anything at all during the day, if I've made the bed, then I'm good to go. And I'm just showing you the bottom of our stairs. See the cat hairballs she placed down here and rips and roars, and they get stuck to the carpet. Also, I'm giving you a first-hand glimpse of all the mess going on down here. I'm glad they play down here. That's what it's meant for, but I'm not gonna lie. I do get overwhelmed at the start of cleaning this up. It's just so much, so many toys, and sometimes I don't know where to start. Say hi. Hi. Hi, friends. All right, let's get cleaning. One thing that helps me with overwhelm is using these freezer bags. So these are play diapers, like a big, huge mess. They were in a box, but the box was getting all crinkled and crushed. So I put that in recycling and use these freezer bags. If I can put like things together, whether it's in a bin or a bag, I feel just a little bit better. And it seems that cleanup also goes well. here I was telling my son, please do not dump all this out. If you have kids, you totally can relate to this one. They are right behind you, just pulling everything out. It's like you've shown interest in something and they want to know what you're doing and take it out and re-explore it to see if anything's happening. But I said, not today, buddy. Not today. Play with your cars, but let me just put this house, this basement in order. I just want to feel good about it for the next 10 minutes, and then you can have at it and destroy it. Isn't that how it goes? If you're watching, you can see that canvas there on the right-hand side of me. We got that taken last Christmas, so it was the first Christmas in this house. This is the second home that we've purchased, but the first home with all three of our babies. So I want to have that picture forever. I'm excited as we get older to look back on that and just remember how little they were when we moved in and that whole experience. Now, moving into this house was very stressful, to say the least. I was days from having our third baby. We relocated from Minnesota here to Wisconsin. We bought this house and hadn't even looked at it in person. There was just so many variables going on. I was transitioning to working in office full-time to working from home full-time, so lots of memories. Here's my son. He's so cute. I love to capture these moments, you know, when they just come up, they give you a hug, they show you love, and I just love these moments. And what I'm about to tell you is pretty gross, but it's real life. So, you know, I have a cat, and I'll find little pieces of cat litter here in the carpet of the stairs. I love the carpet, but at the same time, it's hard to spot those little things. I feel like hardwood or some sort of laminate is much more sanitary. But yeah, tiny little cat litter pieces in these stairs. Happy to finally get it sucked up. Until next week. In with this eucalyptus mint bathroom cleaner. It says for tub and tile, but I use it on everything. I think it works just nicely, and it smells very refreshing. Now, if I had to choose between the geranium Mrs. Meyer's and this one, I probably would choose the geranium just because of the floral scent. This one is much more subtle, but it is nice. This toilet handle is a little finicky. The first time I didn't hold it down long enough, so the cleaner didn't flush down. You can only imagine with little kids when they're doing their business what happens. So yeah, that we got that situation going on with the toilet. All right, time to get the rest of this cleaned up. I feel like once I get to the mirror and then the countertops, I'm at the finish line. So here's the project that I have been putting off. You all, we got this for our wedding, and we have been married for 4 years now, together for 15, but 4 years ago this has been sitting in the box. So my goal was to open this up, really figure out where I wanted to put it, what were the sizing of the mirrors, and just finally do something with it. I think it's beautiful. My husband actually picked this out for our registry, and believe it or not, he completed the whole wedding registry. If you know me, I didn't want really anything because I'm not a stuff kind of person, but I'm glad he got this. But what I'm also noticing is that this mirror is broken, so I think replacing this glass should be pretty simple. I do have some old pictures laying around, so I'm going to try to use that. Now after this, I did end up ordering the pictures that I wanted from Walgreens, so I'm just waiting in the mail for those to come. But it's just been one of those projects that I've been putting off, and so it's just finally time to do something about it. So let me know in the comments below, what is one project that you have been putting off, and what is your game plan to get it going? Heading outside here now. My air conditioner has kicked in over this voiceover, so it probably sounds like a wind tunnel, which means it's time for me to conclude this video, wrap it up. But I want you to also check out these 2 videos that I'll have linked here at the end for some additional cleaning and organizing motivation. I think that you'll find them helpful. Go ahead, just turn them on. I have a playlist also linked in the description. So if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to check that out and bring me along with you into your own home. I would love it. Also, again, head on over to Instagram. Let's get together. Let's connect. Take care, you all. Have a great day, and I appreciate you all so much. Welcome back. I'm Andrea Jean. We are going to be having a blast today and getting a ton done here in the master bedroom, getting fresh sheets on, vacuuming my favorite, of course, laundry, and then we're going to be scrubbing some walls. I am so excited for today's video because it is special for a couple of reasons. First reason is a collab with some of my wonderful friends here on YouTube and on Instagram. So I'm going to have all of their information linked in the description box below. So when you're done here, be sure to show them some love and let them know that I sent you. And second, we're going to be doing a power hour and doing something extra special for our family. So make sure that you stay till the end so you do not miss that something extra special that we'll be doing for each of our families. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andrea Jean, and this channel is dedicated entirely to cleaning and organizing for busy women. So if that is you, hit that subscribe button and join this awesome community of wonderful ladies. Also, be sure to hit me up on Instagram. It's Andrea Jean1. I post on Instagram stories every single day, and you know it's fair game over there. I love sharing humorous things. I love sharing parts of our life outside of cleaning and organizing. So come over, say hello. I got the hair up. We're ready to go because you know 1 hour flies by so fast when you're cleaning. So we got a lot to do. Today I'm going to be focusing on this master bedroom. We got back from town recently, and so it's needing a lot of love in here. So let's set that timer and get going. I'm going to show you a really quick before. I think this is such a satisfying part of cleaning videos. We had my parents staying recently, so we got to change the sheets out, lots of things to put away, suitcases and dusting, vacuuming, and in the closet there's a variety of things that we need to work on in there. So without further ado, here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is get everything off the bed so that we can take all the sheets off, the blankets off, and get some fresh ones put on. These are some of my favorite sheets. If you're in the market for a new set, I got these at Target. They're sort of a jersey cotton sheet, but they feel so awesome and they often run coupons. So if you're looking for a new set, I would highly recommend those. If you're enjoying this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Also hit that notification bell so you do not miss any cleaning and organizing videos coming your way for busy women. Also in the description, I have a whole extreme cleaning playlist link, so if you want to clean alongside me, go ahead, put that on, and let's have some fun together. The next thing that I'm going to try to do here is tuck these sides in. Now this is a little tricky in trying to find a way to make it look somewhat organized. It takes a little finessing here, but once I get it in there, it sure looks really nice. One of the downsides of this comforter though is that it shows the wrinkles, and I'm a type A sort of person, if you haven't guessed already, and so whenever I see those wrinkles, it drives me a little bit bonkers, but it's a light pink and it's pretty. I do think I might change it out here in the near future though. And now it's time to unpack this suitcase. This is one of my least favorite things about coming home from a trip, is going through all this stuff and putting it all away, but it's got to be done. Better late than never. This is a new detergent that I recently purchased. It's mango and it smells so good. Now this can be used for high efficiencies. That was one of my concerns when I first tried the Method laundry detergent, but it is good to go. So for a big load here, I just fill up the entire cap, and trust me, it smells awesome. I got a big pile of clothes here, so I'm just sorting through to see what's mine, what can go in my drawers here, and what needs to go in my closet. The majority of my items are kept in the closet. You can see here I have a basket, and you're probably wondering, what are you doing? These are all my husband's things. So I sort the laundry, and then he likes to put all his own stuff away. He's very particular about how things are folded, and he likes to do it. So I just put it in a basket under there, and then he puts it away as he has time. This next thing I'm going to show you, I'm very excited about. In my upcoming video, I'm going to show you a few recent purchases that we got when we went shopping on our weekend getaway. Now, I am not huge into buying a ton of stuff for the house when it comes to decorating, at least not at this point, but I will be sharing those with you in the upcoming video, so stay tuned. And now it's time to move on to some vacuuming. This is my favorite chore, and I'm absolutely loving this carpet deodorizer, so I would recommend it. One thing to pay attention to is it says to leave it on your carpet for 15 minutes and then vacuum thoroughly. I'm not always the greatest about this, but with practice, you sure can teach an old dog new tricks. Yes, I did refer to myself as an old dog. These are just old dish rags that I have cut up here, and then I'm going to use this Pledge cleaner. It's just been in my house, it's lemon scented, it smells good, and I just want to use up all this product before I try something new. Some of you might be wondering, why do you have a big ugly alarm clock there? And the reason is because it's big. I wanted something large, so if I were to wake up in the middle of the night, I could roll over and check the time, and I didn't have to use my phone, or if my kids came in early in the morning, and then I would know. Next, I'm going in with this geranium scented Mrs. Meyer's. I love this, but I will tell you it is very potent. We're going to get this wall cleaned up. My husband pointed this out this morning, and look at how dirty that is. It has never been cleaned since we moved in just over a year ago. So it's been about 15 minutes now, so I'm going to go in and get this all vacuumed up. Next, I'm going to finish up here with this Mrs. Meyer's Honeysuckle Room Spray. This smells so good. Now, it's not too potent, but it's just right, I would say. Let me know in the comments, have you tried this room spray, or is there a particular product or smell that you prefer? I know essential oils are popular. All right, here is the after. I am loving this, especially because many of us put our master bedrooms for last, but I said not today. I'm going to make it a priority, and it feels really nice. Next, I want your opinions. What are some good ideas for things that you would put on this wall? I'm looking to decorate it, but you ladies have awesome ideas. So when I try to do extra special things for my family, I try to do things that I have around the house or try to get creative and work with what I have. That's just generally how I like to do things in life. So I found this in our cupboard. Yes! Who doesn't love a good brownie with maybe some ice cream or a cup of milk? And in fact, my daughter and I have been talking about making these, but we just haven't found the time due to a variety of circumstances. So I'm going to make them for her and the rest of the family, and I think they're really going to enjoy them. So let's get baking, shall we? Oh, and don't mind my kitchen. It is pretty much a pit here because you know with 1 hour you can't get to it all. So don't mind the messy kitchen, but at least we'll have nice warm brownies. So there are lots of different sizes and temperatures that we can cook at. I like using my 8x8 pan. I think it makes the brownies nice and thick, and you can see this pan has a lot of love and wear and tear. This next part was a fail on my part. I thought I could just use the water dispenser to fill that tablespoon measuring up, but that didn't work so well. So I got that cleaned up, wised up, grabbed a cup, filled it up, and did my thing. This by far is one of my favorite Dollar Tree finds. I had heard this from Catherine from Do It at a Dime. It's perfect for scraping stuff out like this, or for pancakes or other good delicious stuff. Now, just to make these a little bit more fun for my kids, I'm going to add some of these sprinkles on top. These go a long way. We also put these in yogurt. It's amazing what some fresh color can do, not only for kids, but I enjoyed it as well. I'm just going to clean up the little mess that I made here, and then we're going to move on to the next fun part once these brownies are done baking. Now I'm just going to use some of this gel food color frosting, and I'm going to use the white. You notice there I have a hole in the middle of my brownie. I always use a fork to test it to make sure it is just right, but I want to cover that up, and I thought it would be cute to put just a little heart in there, cover it up, and just let my family know that I love them very much. It smells like delicious brownies in here. I cannot wait for my family to get home and try these. It's just so exciting to do something extra nice for them above and beyond cleaning, and I get to enjoy the brownies too. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any cleaning and organizing for busy women. And be sure to check out these 2 videos right here for some more cleaning and organizing motivation. I also have a playlist linked below in the description so that you can clean right alongside me. Take care.